So today we are starting off the new year with a Miami Marlins rebuild, but with a little bit of a twist. Today I want to build the Marlins into the best pitching staff in baseball, like history ever, no question about it. But I want to keep their offense kind of like the Marlins do, pretty bad. So with that in mind, the whole challenge is to win a World Series with the best pitching staff and one of the worst offenses in baseball. Let's do it. Before we get any further into the video, I put the roster in the vault. You guys have been asking for it for so long, so it's on screen now. It's the one with the red box around it. Go check it out. Not like perfect. Like there's definitely minor league transactions that are missing. There's some contracts that may not be 100% right. It's mostly like 1-year deals that I may have missed. Potentials overall, as you guys can all edit it to your liking, but it's just a base for you guys to work with since you've been asking for an updated roster for quite some time. So new year, it's in there for you guys. I hope you enjoy it. So if you enjoyed today's video, hit the like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoyed the content, and of course in the comment section let me know if you want to see it flipped, like best offense in baseball, worst pitching staff, which there's teams that are trying to do that. Like, I'm not saying the Phillies pitching is bad. They have Nola, they have Wheeler, they have a couple other arms as well, but like they're clearly trying to outscore you. Like that is their whole purpose. They're like, I'm gonna score 47 runs, and if we allow 12, that's fine because we're gonna score 13, like that type of thing. But here I just felt like they've got some crazy good pitching, and there's even rumors that they're trying to trade away pitching because they've got so much. You know, they've got Alcantara, they've got Lopez, Rogers, Sixto, Luzardo, Meyer, Yuri Perez, and Edward Cabrera. I almost said Eduardo, but it's Edward Cabrera, and I'm pretty sure they've got a couple others sprinkled down in the farm system that I don't have, but they're trying to trade away some pitching because they're looking for offense. But I thought, you know what, we don't need offense. We've got a couple okay players, right? We've got like JJ Bleday didn't look too great when he got called up. I know they've brought in Garrett Hampson this year. They've got a couple prospects that they drafted. I mean, right now, Jazz Chisholm's kind of like the guy that you're like, yeah, he's exciting to watch. They just signed Gene Segura, and again, there's a couple others, but realistically, the offense is pretty bad. So I'm thinking, let's just build like the best pitching staff known to man, and seeing what we can do with the offense and see if like the pitching can carry us enough. So let's do it. All right, I'm gonna trade Blyer. He's regressing very quickly. I still have him on the books. I want to get rid of him. I'm just gonna pick up some pitcher from the Pirates that they drafted this year, and I'm noticing some older pitchers on the team. So I'm gonna see if I can, you know, get a little bit younger, and then also like I'm probably gonna clear out the squad a little bit. Like him, he can go 4 years of this. No, thank you. If you can give me a guy who's like 60 overall and just hits home runs, I'm fine with that. He can hit 212. But if he hits me like 10 home runs, I'll be all right. That's not true. That's a terrible thing to say. Realistically, I just need somebody that can hold it down. That's what I'm looking for here. Not a lot of options. Like Charlie Blackmon, do I really want to do that? That sounds like a terrible idea. Man, Victor Reyes. Like, am I about to pick up Victor Reyes? I might. And you're probably thinking that's a terrible idea. Yeah, that's the whole point. Let's do it. Who can I trade to make this deal possible? Tim Lynn, deal. Victor Reyes, get in the team. All right, so like I said, we can have, I'm basically looking for a really low rated offense. And if you look at the team, yeah, we have Gene Segura, yeah, we've got Jazz, but like everybody else is like kind of 70s and below, and a lot of them don't have potential. Like, yeah, he's got beat potential, but you're telling me a 226 hitter with a 312 on base percentage, that excites you? Because I'm telling you now, it doesn't excite me. So yeah, we're looking at this team and it's pretty bad. All right, so the first year, you can currently see we're second in pitching. Contact's a little too high, same with power. And I was looking at our team. I'm gonna start picking up a lot of the glitchy players that I normally do, just because I need to win and I need them to be a little bit low rated. So yeah, the offense may be like okay, but they're not gonna be great. And so I'm looking at it going, how am I gonna make this team like slightly worse? And I probably need to get rid of like Segura, even though I know he's not gonna do well. Like, I know he's not gonna do well. Solaire's probably gotta go. He's gonna hit like 30 plus home runs. Luke Voit, I'm okay with keeping if we get rid of Solaire. Plus, I can get Solaire's contract off the books. Realistically, like, we just got to get rid of like the high-rated players. That's essentially what's keeping that rating up. Like, I'll keep Jazz just because I feel like Jazz is a player that I want to build around. But like, Gene Segura's got to go. He'll lower the rating a little bit. Let's get rid of him. I know he just signed in real life, and you're probably like, man, that's super boring that you're doing that, or that's not cool. I don't care. I got to get a bad team. Like, that's really what I'm looking for. And looking at the team, what could I use? I guess like a short, like a true shortstop. I guess that's something that we could do. So who's a glitchy shortstop that I could go out and get that? Like Taylor Walls maybe? No, who is? I don't even know a glitchy shortstop now that I'm thinking about it. Like I normally just get a good shortstop, and like now I'm thinking about it, I don't even know one that's like low rated that I think will do well. Like I'm trying to think. Yeah, I really like I'm stumped. Like I'm really like just unsure of like who to rock with right now. This is like Young can't be the guy that I go for. But am I really gonna go Paul DeYoung? Like is that what's about to happen? Is that what's about to, could I get like even Ha-Seong Kim's a little bit too high rated? Like I'm looking for someone that's just like really low rated. I mean Perdomo, I kind of like the looks of his stats. At the same time I don't. But I'm gonna see if I can maybe clear a little bit. Let's get rid of this contract, Miguel Rojas, and then we'll do that. Again, I don't like it. I'm trying to get like a really low rated team. I mean, we're really holding on to just ooh. Okay, that dropped us down to 14. Okay. Let's see who else. I'm really just trying to get like if we're like maybe Wendell's gotta go too. Like I feel like our team's pretty bad. Like who's worse than us? That's pretty bad. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm seeing what I gotta compete with. Yeah. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. Okay. Yikes. I'm gonna have to clear some people out. I have to compare. Like again, I gotta compete with this, and also this, and there's like this is kind of what we're at right now, right? So who else? Maybe like the Orioles, but I feel like the Orioles are pretty high rated. Let's see, maybe even the Royals. Like how are we this high up on like contact and everything? Like I know specifically like contact stats, but like at the same time, like I feel like Duffy's probably bringing us up quite a bit. Like Duffy alone is probably carrying the squad, because like if you look at it, we've got a couple that like are okay at contact, but everybody else is like in the 60s. Like are the rest of the league that bad? So yeah, let's figure it out. We're still second in pitching, so I think we'll be first if we can make a trade or two. I'm gonna get a closer. Let's get rid of Floro because I'm afraid he's gonna fall off a little bit this year. Who can I get? Let's just get number one pitching right off the rip. Let's go David Bednar. Nope, just kidding. Can't get him. I don't want Devin Williams. He's on my no trade list right now. Kimbrel, no thank you. Edwin, no. Paul Sewald, no. AJ Puck. He will hold his rating, and he is going to develop. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take that trade. And now, like I said, I'm going all out. Like, I want the best pitching. Like, I want to just take over the league. I really want Duran, but I'm not going to be able to get... Actually, I am going to be able to get him. Let's see here. Let's go with... You can have... Let's just get rid of players that, like, I'm just not going to use. Like, we'll keep Birdie. Let's get rid of... I guess we got to get rid of Joey Wendell to lower our contact stat, huh? We just got to get rid of everybody that's got, like, somewhat decent hitting and hope that it brings us down a little bit. Let's go with... Who else could I get rid of? Like, Soler? Like, I feel like we're getting rid of all of our offense right here, but we've got to do it. I'm going to have to throw in, like a B potential guy, aren't I? You want my backup catcher? Let's see. Who's a better hitter? They're about the same. What about him? And then I'll just sign, like, a really bad catcher. And then that's my... Yeah, I guess. Man, that is... We still don't have first pitching. All right, I didn't want to trade Max Meyer, but I want better pitching. Dylan Cease, yes, please give me all of that. So we made the trade. Holloway's gonna get sent down. I think that's kind of bringing us down a little bit. Nothing against Holloway. I'm also gonna call up this guy right here. That's gonna be our backup catcher. And now we're still 14th in contact, 20th or 19th in power, and first in pitching. So again, I still need to like empty out the team a little bit. And I feel like probably Reyes has got to go. Gamel's got to go if I want to get it down into like the 20s and like lower. So I guess we got to do something. What I'll do is I'll trade Soler just so that we can like, what do we need here? Could I get like another reliever instead of... Actually, I don't need a reliever. I don't even really need a starter. I mean, I guess I could just like get like a pitching prospect that like looks really good. Like this guy. Can't get him. Okay. I don't really know what to get, to be honest. All right, we're gonna run Evo. I don't know. I needed something, but we'll rock with that. So now, so we'll go like him and left, and then who's playing DH? Maybe Cooper. I guess Cooper can play DH. I mean, it doesn't really change much with the team. Trying to see who hits lefties here. No one really hits lefties, so he could just hop in left field. I feel like how did that make us a better contact team? Because I got rid of Soler. Oh, that's annoying. I guess that makes sense because I did pick up a guy that has a little bit better contact, but 57 compared to what did Soler have? What did Soler have? I guess 10 more. So realistically, the fact that I'm a top 10 contact team, there's no way I'm a top 10 contact team. Okay, we're 15th and 28th in power. That's a little bit better. And 3rd in pitching. Sixto's got to go. I think Sixto's got to go. Probably need to bolster up this bullpen, but at the same time, the moves that we've made are pretty good. I mean, it's got to be like who's got the best pitching? I got to find it now. Braves have got number 2. Mets have got 20th. The Yankees got the first pitching. That makes sense. That makes sense. So I'm going to need 94, 92, 89, 85. I mean, their bullpen's pretty juiced as well. I'm going to definitely need to, I mean, I feel like it's got to be a starter, right? Like the bullpen's pretty comparable. It's the starters. I don't have like an extra 90 until like one of these two hit it. And even then, I think I'm still going to be behind like the Braves. I mean, yeah, then the Yankees. So let's see what we can do. I still think this is like a really good pitching staff. I mean, I guess I could go out and like maybe trade Bender, who's not going to improve too much more. Everybody else has at least B potential. So like we should be okay. So I guess, yeah, let's trade Bender for somebody with B potential. That way we at least have somebody that's going to continue to grow. So maybe someone that's like Bummer, kind of like that range, like low 80s, high 70s, kind of in their 20s. Let's see with B potential. Let's see, or even A potential. I'll take that too. So like, no, I can't go for Dominguez. I don't trust that. Like Minter, they're gonna give me Minter. Oh, I'm in on that for Bender. Yeah, you can have. Who can you have? You can have Ian Lewis, and I'll take Minter right off your hands. Yeah, holy cow, are we serious? I got a lot of lefties. That's gonna come back to haunt us. But now we're 2nd in pitching. I'll take that. All right, so we won the division 91 and 71. I think it was pretty close. Let me check. Ooh, 1 game. Yeah. So we have 2nd pitching, which is a little disappointing. Who is it? Is it the Yankees? Like I know we were always 2nd. Yeah, so the Yankees still have the best pitching. Their ERA was 3.25. Ours was 3.46. I think because I checked at the All-Star break, in between the All-Star break and the trade deadline, our offense compared to our pitching, and I said I wanted the best pitching, and unless things changed, I don't know if we even really did that. Like we've got the delivery man of the year, we've got a Cy Young, couple Gold Gloves, and a Rookie of the Year. So maybe things turned around. Because what I was gonna say was, I noticed that our pitching wasn't really good. Like it was good, it was winning us games, we were limiting runs, but it was our offense that was carrying us. And we'll see what it was, but I was looking, we were like top 10 for batting average, we were top 10 for like runs, like hits, all that stuff. And now I'm like, oh man, are we just gonna do like the flip of what I thought we were gonna do? Let's see if we cooled off a little bit offensively. We are still top 15, so we're in the upper half, and that's just average, right? And like, look at the Mets, they're below us. The Blue Jays are below us. The Braves are below us. Like that makes no sense. Like the Yankees, a lot of sluggers, so that's okay. And like the teams below us, I kind of understand that, right? Like we're not like one of the worst teams in baseball. Like that's okay. Like I know I said I wanted one of the worst offenses. Like we're bottom half for runs scored. So we cooled off a little bit towards the end of the season. But like there's some good teams below us. The Mariners, the Blue Jays, the Rangers. I mean, if Candelario's got your 3rd most runs, that might say something. But okay, so we might be towards the bottom now offensively, but there still are like hits for the Yankees. You got the Braves below us. That's kind of surprising. Like we're top half for the Braves. We're almost top 10, or top 10 for the Braves. Top 10 for like hits and stuff like that. So interesting. Home runs though, we are almost last. Yeah. And then RBIs, I'm assuming we're what? 18th. So like we are actually bottom half in terms of runs scored, which that would consider like would be one of the worst offenses in baseball. Like you can't win games unless you score runs. What about pitching wise? How do we compare to other teams? ERA, we are 5th. And wow, the Yankees were like way better than everybody else. Holy cow. Shutouts, not really worried about. Saves, we're top 5. Blown saves, we were the best in baseball by 4. So like that's pretty good. Hits allowed, we were 3rd. Runs allowed, we were 4th. And again, the Yankees were like crazy good. So were the Cubs. What? Holy cow. Earned runs, we were 4th. So we're there. We're definitely there. Looks like they brought up Chargois, who was pretty good. Did anybody do poorly? Okay, so yeah, Luzardo. Luzardo ruined it. He's the reason. He is the reason that we are not where we needed to be. All right, so who got sent down that should have been still up? I don't. Who am I missing here? Perdomo. Okay, so dang it, Luzardo. Luzardo killed it. If we didn't have Luzardo, we might have been a little bit higher. That 5 ERA is gonna kill us. And a 4. Another, oh man, our starters dropped the ball. We've got like this crazy pitching staff, and our best pitchers really dropped the ball on us. I mean, look at this bullpen. Look how crazy this bullpen is. Like, so good. Minter, okay. Like, look at the squad. Like, we've got these crazy pitchers, and you got Alcantara, whose potential went down. Oh no, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. When we got Alcantara's potential going down, not good. Not good. All right, hold on, somebody else got sent down. Oh no, it was Perdomo, our shortstop. So let's see. We got Reyes hitting 300, so that's definitely going to boost up the average, right? But we're not scoring runs. Like that's a big thing. That is probably the biggest and most important stat, right? Like we can have a high average, high on base percentage. Everything's great, right? Like we're getting on base, we're getting hits, cool. But if we're not scoring runs, it doesn't really matter. And like 60 RBIs, 70 RBIs, and Jazz wasn't really that good. 70 RBIs, 100 RBIs. Okay, so like that's kind of like our main run producer right there. But when the highest RBI count was what? 60, 70? Like that's not good enough. Like that is a low scoring offense. And somehow we're a postseason team. When the Mets underperformed, that helped us out a little bit. Like their offense kind of struggled. Like they didn't even make the Mets were 77 and 85. Braves also didn't make the postseason, which is like, how is this happening? Good Lord, we somehow snuck into the postseason with this offense. I'm gonna run it back another year because I don't know if we're gonna make it far at all. Let's see what happens. We are 1 game away. I'm not gonna let Sixto pitch. I'm gonna let Alcantara pitch. But let's see what happens. We win. Oh, are we about to do it? Are we about to do this? Let's go here. Yeah, like that, right? So it'll be Sixto for this game. No, not Sixto. I want Lopez. Yeah, let's go like that. Let's go like that. All right, against the Cubs, who like also had one of the best pitching staffs in baseball, and we're swept. Did the Cubs just go out and get like some crazy team? Let's see what they got. No, they even have Alfonso Rivas on the team still. Like this, what? All right, so offense. The Blue Jays defeat the Cubs. Okay, so 2 runs scored, 5 runs, 2 runs, 4 runs. So I think we just got to boost this pitching up a little bit more. I want to run it back. We made the postseason. We were 1 series away from the World Series. I think we can definitely do it. So I might keep him. Contact's low, power's high, vision and discipline aren't too bad. I think as like a bench bat, he might be decent. Ben Gamble. It's not letting me look at Ben Gamble. I'm gonna bring him back 1 more year. Do I want to actually? No, I don't. Matt Duffy, I'm bringing him back 100%. He'll start every day. We'll give him $4.5 million. And then Garrett Cooper, I'm going to bring back as well. Again, contact numbers and everything can be great. We're just not scoring runs. And that was what was killing us. Will Smith, I'm so afraid he's going to tank in rating. And I'm going to go and get somebody that is higher rated. I'm going to spend as much money as possible on pitching because we have so much money to spend. I'm going Shohei. I'm going Flaherty. I'm going Frankie Montas, Urias, whoever I can get that boosts up our pitching and makes sure that we have the best pitching in baseball, I'm going to do it. All right, for a second season, first in pitching, one of the worst offenses in baseball. I'm pretty happy with that just on paper. I mean, look at this. We're winning it all. I'm I've never been more sure of it. Like, this is a team that's winning it all. This pitching, yeah, we've got 190. Everything else is lower. Yeah, this is a bad team. Yeah. This is bad. I think Garrett Cooper's got to start over Reyes here, just to at least try to get some sort of runs in. Otherwise, yeah, this is bad. I might be in trouble. I may have overdone it. Pitching wise, Flaherty's got to come over here. We're gonna move. Man, this is gonna be tough. Okay, so we're gonna go Flaherty. We're gonna put Cease there. We're gonna go like this, right? And then I might move Rogers here, just because Sixto was so good last year. We go like this. We've got our bullpen sorted. You can kind of see I made some moves. Josh Hader's now in the team. Yeah, like this is the team. We're gonna do. I might have to move maybe Lopez over here, just so that we have less lefties in the bullpen, because that's a lot of lefties. I might need to make a trade. There's too many lefties. Or do I rock with it and say, you know what, we're looking good? Man, how did everybody do last year? Like, this bullpen was nasty, like really good, and then this kind of let me down, especially him. That's really disappointing that happened. I feel like we got to rock with what we have. I feel like this is a really good team. It's just this. Ooh. Yeah, this is the whole challenge. I'm pretty happy with what we have here. Offensively, I feel like this is like, it's bad, but it's just good enough. I'm just worried about the pitching is going to let me down again. We'll see what happens. All right, basically the same record. One more loss than last year, but we won the division again. It's because we beat the Mets. It's 100% because we beat the Mets. Yep. Phillies, Braves, the Mets are down there. And I say we beat the Mets because look how close it is. If we lose that series, we're not making the postseason, and we're not even going to be a wild card team. So like, it was very important that we won the division, because that's tight. That's tight. All right, league leaders, we've got Flaherty, which was a good pickup for us. I had to throw him a crazy contract to get him to sign, and a Cy Young. That was it. That's all we got. Really? All right, so Tatis won back-to-back MVPs, and you can see why. It was kind of gross. Trout, MVP this year. Pretty good year. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Cy Young goes to Flaherty, so back-to-back Cy Young winners. Bieber on the other side. And Duffy almost got batting title. Almost. And we weren't even in the race for a reliever of the year. What are these? Holy cow. What are these stat lines? Those are insane. Good Lord. Good Lord. Like, even on the other side, there's double the ERA. Like, that's crazy how good those stat lines are. Like, that's insane. All right, so Luzardo got called up, which, to be honest, I'm okay rocking with that, but we lost a pitcher. What? Oh, a 5 ERA? That's not what you want to see. So I can kind of see why they did that. But, yeah, let's get rid of him. We'll rock the lesser arm. So let's go with him back in here. Honestly, he might be the reason why we weren't as good pitching wise. Hitting wise, where are we? Average, we're probably still pretty high, probably top half once again. We are 7th. So, okay, what about runs? 5th? How are we this good offensively? It makes no sense. We're like, we're missing 2 of our starting lineup. Like, how are you? How are we this good? It makes no sense. All right, I gotta figure out what's going on here. So he gets called up. Who else needs to get called back up? Perdomo. So who did they call up instead? Who am I missing here? Was it the extra pitcher? Okay, so who could I send down instead? Like Clint Frazier? Didn't really do much. So we'll just send him down for now. We'll rock one less outfielder. It's fine. So, all right, so that's Cooper. This is going to be Perdomo. And like we'll look at our offense and then look at our pitching. So Victor Reyes obviously was pretty solid, but like not great. Oh, I didn't even finish team rankings. I was just more surprised on like how we did so well. How are we top 5 for runs? Like how are we this good? The team's not that good. The team was not that good at all. But we're like one of the best offensive teams in baseball. That just completely defeated the challenge. Like, I went from trying to be one of the best pitching teams, and we somehow ended up being one of the best offensive teams. How is that possible? It's not like the team is that good. Pitching wise, we are one of the best pitching teams in baseball. We're top 5, and again, like we're good. We're good. 16 complete games. Okay. Saves, I'm not worried about. Blown saves, I'm not worried about. Hits allowed, we were 2nd. The Blue Jays were pretty good there, and then runs, we were 4th. So how are we this good offensively? It makes no sense. Oh, when Renifo's popping off for that kind of year off the bench. Even Garrett, what? How are we this good? We shouldn't be this good. Like, I get Duffy, that's understandable. I get Jazz, that's understandable. Garrett Cooper's usually hit or miss, but again, not a lot of RBIs there. That's a big thing. Yeah, that makes sense. Perdomo was bad. Lede was all right. Sanchez almost 100. I mean, okay. John Birdie's like somehow usable. He was like, I don't understand it. How are we a top 5 baseball team? How baseball team? My brain is so jumbled up trying to understand how we are this good. It can't even speak words. How are we a top 5 offensive team in baseball with this lineup? It makes no sense. Look at these attributes. Like, there's a couple good ones here and there, but like I don't see it. I really don't understand how we are a top 5 offense in baseball. Like, I get there are some bad teams, right? Really bad teams. Like, you look at this, you go, wow, that's pretty bad, right? We could probably go look at the Athletics and we go, wow, that's pretty bad. Like, that's really bad. But like, that's good. That's good. Honestly, pretty comparable to what we are. Maybe a little bit. That's pretty comparable to what we are. I'll give them that. Even here, like with Witt, Malent, Chapman, like I feel like this team should compare to what we're doing. Like, how are we that good of an offense? Guardians looks better. White Sox looks better. Blue Jays definitely looks better. You've got the Rays. Rays are glitchy. Look at this guy they drafted, and he only hit 241. How? Look at those attributes. What is going on in this save that we're somehow a top 5 team in baseball offensively when I was trying to make one of the worst teams in baseball? And honestly, if you look at this, you're going, this team's not a postseason team, not even close. But maybe the pitching could carry it. And talking about the pitching, it was nasty. It was really good. Like, yeah, that is exactly what you want. Like, holy cow. What about our closer, Duran? He was pretty solid too, even though his potential went down. Everyone's potential is going down. You come to pitch for us, your potential goes down. That's just how it works. Alcantara kind of sucked. Oh, okay. So this is why our pitching wasn't good, because our starters decided that they didn't want to pitch, which is crazy because I thought I actually had some pretty good starters here. But no, it was like the bullpen closing the doors, and now my whole rebuild's flipped because I've got not good pitching, but really good offense. Oh boy. So we're taking on the team that beat us last season, the Cubs. And I mean, I'm gonna let the team do what they do best, right? And we're cooking right now. So they've got Ohtani, and I think this is gonna be Trevor Rogers, right? Yeah, it is. Oh, please don't back out. That, oh boy. I haven't saved since the off season, so I would have had to done everything all over again. So yeah, that would have sucked. Okay, so now let's go like this. Ooh, Sixto was really good. I might even put Sixto like way up there. I'm rocking like this though. We're taking on the Giants. Let's go take a look at the Giants lineup here. Okay, I can kind of see why. How did they make the postseason? Their offense looks like worse than ours, kind of. Man, MLB's weird today. All right, Giants time. Can we win? I mean, please? Yeah, all right. So we're now taking on the Yankees, which honestly, the team that we were competing mostly with pitching wise, like that's kind of what we're at. Offensively though, like Canna, like sometimes kind of glitchy. Clearly not this time. They've got Peraza, they got Judge, Stanton, Rizzo. Jason Dominguez is starting. Good Lord. Nico Goodrum? Oh boy. But the pitching's nasty. Like, this is what's going to be the tough part, breaking this down. Like, they've got really good pitching. We've got Jack Flaherty on the mound with Alcantara. Yeah, that's what I want. Team's doing well. AJ Puck's like, oh no, Leclerc's our worst bullpen arm, which is crazy. Everybody else is killing it. So let's play the Yankees. All right, taking on the Yankees. Can we do it? Can we do it? Game 7. Oh boy, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. It is one and done. They have Severino on the mound. Okay, let's go Alcantara. I feel pretty good, right? That's not a good start though. A double. Fielder's choice. Okay, so they don't score. I do need... No. Can't have that. Can't have that at all. First and second though, we got to score. We got to take advantage of our runners in scoring position, and we're not. We're not. Jazz. There we go. There we go. Everybody loves Jazz. 2-1. Whew. A walk. We got to score more. One run isn't going to be enough. Like this, like I said, one run is not going to be enough. Oh, we almost got out of it. We need more runs. Come on. Give me some runs here. Any sort of run. Nothing. We're gonna botch. We're not gonna win this. We're not. Strikeout. That's his last inning. That's a good start. Steal second. Stolen base. Man in scoring position. We got to score here. A fly out. Give me the sac fly, Matt Duffy. There we go. All right. Here we go. We're gonna go lefty, righty, switch hitter. Let's go Hader here. Let's go Hader here. A single, a strikeout, another single. Goodrum hits. Lefty's better. There we go. Perfect. All right. Ooh, it's a little tough. And I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Oh no. Double play was big. We win a World Series. Whew. All right, so somehow we did it. I didn't think we would. The offense went completely missing there. Playoff MVP goes to Voit. I think, yeah, look at the drop off there. It was Voit or bust with this team. Holy cow, there's our offense. There is the true offense that somehow, holy cow. Good Lord. Let's take a look at the pitching. How did they do? Oh yeah, look at this bullpen. Look at this bullpen. That is what I want to see. Like Dylan Cease struggled a little bit. So did Rogers, but yeah, there we go. There it is. So it was a little bit of a weird ending to the rebuild. It didn't really show that we had the best pitching in baseball until the playoffs, and then the offense, which somehow was the best offense in baseball during the season, went completely missing during the postseason, and we won it. So I guess I did the rebuild, but not really. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Let me know what you think. Did I do the challenge? Like the best pitching staff, worst offense? I don't know. It's a weird one. I feel like I did, but not really. Let me know what you think down below. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoyed the content, and get in the comment section. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.